So the House of Representatives passed a $900 billion relief package. Yesterday, I recorded a video and I went through specifically what's exactly in the package. I didn't put any fluff in it because I believe that you as the American people and people around the world don't deserve all of this fluff, but just to get right to the point. So it's great that they passed this $900 billion relief package so people out there can start getting relief. But my question is, why did it take so long? Everyone already knew that the first round of stimulus, whenever there was $1,200 that went out, was not enough. President Trump admitted it wasn't enough. The Democrats admitted it wasn't enough. The Republicans admitted that it wasn't enough. Secretary of the Treasury, Steven Mnuchin, said it wasn't enough. Other than going at that moment to start just saying, what else can we do to keep people afloat? What else can we do to keep people from going into poverty? What happened was that our politicians in Washington began to play politics for the ordinary person out there. Playing politics while there's over 300,000 people now that's lost their lives to this virus. Playing politics about the vaccine coming. Playing politics about so many things out there. While those same politicians went on vacation and went on recess with a roof over their head, when there are still 10 million people today that's still unemployed than before. There are 8 more million people now that fell into poverty than before. Now, don't think that I'm being ungrateful because I know right now any little bit helps. But $600, and they are parading around clapping and saying, yeah, we did it. $600, it will help on some things. But $600 at this point, it's not enough to pay mortgage. $600 in a month is not enough really to pay your basic necessities or your grocery bill. In this relief package that they put together, they did extend the renters moratorium for 30 days. So the thing is, they gave us $600, but only going to keep us in our homes for 30 more days for the time being. To wait for the 11th hour, after people have already went through so much, people out there, they need help. So many people, they found themselves unemployed, stressed out because of no fault of their own. But it was the government's responsibility to make sure that the basic needs of the American people were met, but they sat there and they played politics. In the bill, there is $285 billion for small business loans. I know there are a lot of small businesses out there that are struggling. But get what I said, this is $285 billion loan for these small businesses while the big corporations out there are continuing to be bailed out. This relief package is just kicking the can further down the road. It's like putting a Band-Aid on whenever you took a saw and sawed off your arm. That it's not really making a dent. It's not really making a difference. $82 billion for schools and childcare. I know $82 billion is a lot of money, but not whenever you have to divide that out by all of these schools, all of these care facilities for children. If this whole 2020 situation has taught you one thing, make sure that you're putting a budget in place. Make sure that every dollar coming in is not going out with somebody else's name on it. Make sure that you have your basic necessities covered. Build that emergency fund. Build that savings. Try to diversify your income. Think about different side hustles and things that you can do. And that way, you don't ever have to depend on government again. Because at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. Knowing that things were going down 6 months ago because what you did 9 months ago did not work, but then you're going to come here and cut everything in half and think that things are going to be okay. If that's your mentality, your eyes are not open, my friend. And there are a lot of people out there right now who are teed off, and they have every right to be. While people were on the verge of foreclosure, the same people that were making decisions were out on their yachts, out on their beach houses, out doing vacations and traveling the world, while the ordinary person sat at home and they struggled through this. This is just a wake-up call, y'all. Get your finances in order. To continue to wait on government, I'm talking about members on both sides of the aisle here, to sit here and wait on government to solve your problems whenever, honestly, it's just to get another vote. It's just trying to cling on to power. But you, the people, we the people, have the power to change that at the ballot box. We the people are in control of your financial destiny. Stop waiting on government. You are the only person that can change the person that's in the mirror. Stop living this entitled mindset. And if you don't like that, oh well. Because I'm going to speak the truth. So if you want to know exactly what's in the stimulus package, check the video out. I will link that down below. But just to say, $600 for checks to the individual that's making $75,000 and $150 if you're a couple or lower. However, the $1,200 at the same time did not work. But then they went back to say, okay, well, we're going to give dependents an extra $100. And people like, woo, my kid got an extra $100. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. And also in there, you have, and I already said, $285 billion for small business loans. In other words, that's the PPP or the Paycheck Protection Program. And there's also money thrown in there for minority-owned businesses to borrow the money. $82 billion for schools and another $10 billion for transportation. And there's also money in there for vaccine distribution and also to cover the cost of vaccines for the people who can't afford it. So, what are your thoughts on this stimulus bill? Let me know in the comment section below. But today I just wanted to jump on here and just to give my unfiltered thoughts about some of the stuff that's happening right now. But as the community that I have here, I really just want to encourage you right now to make sure you have a budget in place. Make sure you have a plan in place and stop relying on other people and stop relying on government to solve your problems.